Good morning everybody and welcome. We're all here today to look at traitors, what might be betraying our workplace environment management. What about number two then? There is no legal requirement for the workplace environment. I'm going to stop there. 75-25. That was nice and round. 3/4, 1/4. Is it true or is it false? In actual fact, it is completely and utterly false.
I like the fact that the guest speakers are to the point and get the vital information across. But more importantly, I like the way that the Assurity consulting seminars are put together, that they're a little bit light-hearted and they've got a popular theme running through.
So I've learned a lot of things in the few hours that I've been here, especially air quality. There's some pointers and some things I wasn't aware of. And then when we're talking of noise in the environment at workplace, it's been an eye-opener for me to look out for certain things in my field of work.
I've really enjoyed learning more about how I can control workplace noise. I have a particular unique set of circumstances working at an airport, so it's been really helpful trying to learn what I can do for them.
In the UK, an estimated 12,000 workers had work-related hearing problems, according to a labour force survey. But that is expected to be an underestimate because of the way they collect their data. And noise-induced hearing loss is the second most common reason for employers' liability insurance claims for occupational health. So something for you to think about if you do have noisy offices.
80 to 90% of people's time is now spent indoors. That blows my mind a little bit because I like to be outside as much as possible, but it's the way of the world is working, especially with generations changing and needs and requirements of different generations.
They're always very interesting and always full of information, and it's a really good refresher from some topics as well.
Attending this time has been fantastic because I've been able to interact with other people in a similar field to myself in health and safety and facilities management roles, so I can learn maybe what they've tried in their own businesses and what I can take away, lessons that they've learnt, and hopefully implement them in my own workplace.
I think the trader side of things, of the way it's been presented and the way we've been able to interact with questions and deal with answers is something that is different from other seminars. So it's something that you'd enjoy and it would instill that bit for you to remember things.
I would certainly recommend Assurity seminars to other people. I find that the consultants here in the business are really fantastic and their independent advice is always really welcome.